Yo, I wanted to make this as simple as possible, and I wrote this down the other day, and I think Richard walked up on me or walked up here. He's just getting started and came up when I was making it. I explained it to him pretty good. I think, but maybe it might have been a lot because it was his first day. But I'm gonna break it down to kind of what helped me, kind of stay consistent with the way I was eating and kind of just with the work week schedule, and kind of how I did it so it'll work for me in my situation with my job and my life and just kind of just gonna kind of show you what helped me. You know what I mean? So again, that's why I shit on Murder Monday a lot. Murder Monday it means a lot because if you don't know the story, I was supposed to start on Monday and I didn't. Okay, but to now I'm saying like we gotta hit the week strong. If you say you want to start Monday, fine. It is what it is. Whatever. If you start on Monday, but that's what I'm saying. We're gonna murder Monday into the week. We're gonna set the tone into the week, right? That's what I'm saying. If you try not to miss Monday, I get shit happens or whatever. Just try to get whatever you're going done on Monday. Like I mean, like your when I mean murder Monday, that means your workout, your meals, your mind right. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a bad person. Just try to don't break character as far as being what we used to be. Is what I'm saying. So whatever you're struggling with and whatever your goals are individually, try to knock out what you can control by off the rip, you know what I mean? Off the Monday, go. So by the time we get here, right, on Friday, we want to finish strong no matter what, right? No matter what, because we already counted this shit, right? So we knocked out Monday, check it, right? We knocked out Tuesday, check it, right? Then we knocked out Wednesday, so we're doing pretty good, right? So we're not gonna fuck that off because we're already most of the week's gone, and we just started, right? So let's catch it for what it is, do it for what it is. Let's catch the momentum. So we're at Thursday, right? We counted. So we're like, okay, we're not gonna fuck it off Friday. So that's why I say let's check in, right? Check ins on Saturday morning, right? We'll say Saturday AM. Yeah, because I don't want to feel like writing. We'll say Saturday AM is check ins, all right? That's what we're gonna do. That's what I like to do because that's what helped me. Because that kept me honest on Friday, so I wouldn't eat no bullshit that night. Right? So that'll keep me honest from here, from stacking these W's, from stacking these wins. You get it? So once we figure this out, right? Because everybody's different, but most of us have jobs, right? So if we can figure out how to eat with our regular job first, because that takes a big chunk of the week. Once we figure out this schedule and what everybody works, because everybody's going to be different. We all eat different. We all eat whatever, right? So whatever works for you, we're going to figure out the week. Let's figure out the week first. Got it? That's the goal now, for now. If we're just getting started, while we're getting started, let's figure out what works Monday through Friday so we can stack the days to get to the goal, right? Because the goal, ultimately, what we're looking for? The goal. That's what we want, right? We want the goal. All of us, right? We all want the goal. That's why we're here, right? But the goal is, let's get through one day at first. Let's not talk all this shit. Let's get through one day first. That's what I say. So Monday starts, so let's hit Monday. Right? And let's just knock out whatever we got to do throughout the day. We fuck up one way or another in there, it doesn't matter. Then go on to Tuesday. All I'm saying is if you can get 100% on a Monday, all your shit, that's amazing. That's great. But try to get most of it, at least 75 of it, of your goals of that Monday is what I'm saying. Like, right? So stack up a good amount of the days, finish strong onto the week, so we won't want to fuck off that Saturday morning check-ins because that scale's not gonna lie, right? At the end of the day, we're gonna know if you're eating good or not, right? Because either you're working on yourself independent on your own and you're eating right or you're not. We're gonna see on the scale. The scale does not lie. All right. So that's what I'm saying. We gotta stack these days to be able to slowly chop away at the scale. Got it? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not if it's not moving, not working. I'm not saying that all the way. I'm saying this. If we're stacking days, this will come down on its own. But if we're not stacking enough, it won't. But the goal is to stack them as many times as we can. Got it? And then for Friday, right, so we'll have 2 days to decide, right? The 2 days are going to be all yours, right, to decide, right? Saturday and Sunday, we'll see it's the weekend, right? Now it's on you, right? But what I say is if you weigh in pretty good, you're feeling pretty good on that momentum on your Saturday check-in, get that work in and just try to finish the weekend strong too. We don't want to fuck this off, right? So after the weekend, I'm going to take it out of the weekend and go up, and I don't want to fuck off none of that. We'll say fuck off. No, right? No fuck off, right? Because we stacked them. So what's the point of stacking them? We can't Keep stacking is what I'm saying. Because it'll take a few to mess them up is what I'm saying. So we don't want to fuck off the weekend, but we want to minimize the fuck off. I'm saying we're not going to be at 100% either on the weekend. I'm saying I know that. We're not. Okay? But the goal is to be about 75% better than what we have been. Understand? Not hey, just clean it all up. I'm saying whatever 75% than what you were before. Right? Because at the end of the day, we're going to stack weekends too. It all stacks. I promise. It will. But this is where it starts. Our week. Because the week is a big chunk. So once we pretty much figure out the week, because life happens, right? Life always happens. But if we control the controllables, the scale will move. You understand? Life's going to happen. Okay. We all get it. We all got our shit. Nobody shit's heavier than others. We all got to carry our shit. Right? So I'm saying the more we stack, the scale will move going into the weekend that we don't want to fuck off. Right? Because in the weekend, we're not going to be 100% either. I'm not saying, all I'm saying is pick your battles. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Pick your battles. You know what I mean? Like, okay, just don't overeat. Just eat some little, whatever. Again, pick your battles. That's all individually. Got it? But again, the goal is here to match the week, right? Because check-ins are Saturday mornings. We hit the scale. We're proud of ourselves on the weekend. We don't want to fuck that off, right? We know we're not going to go undefeated anyway. So, hey, just pick our battles. Somebody's going to have a party. Somebody's going to have a barbecue. Somebody's going to have a quinceañera. Somebody's going to have a baby shower. Somebody's going to have a divorce party. Ain't those things now? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. The party's coming. So all I'm saying is don't fuck off. You know, you're going to have to range. You're going to have to figure out. You know what I mean? Pick your battles. Everybody's going to be different. If you're struggling, fine, whatever. Because as Sunday comes, right? What do we do on Sundays? Either we count it or we don't. At the end of the day, right? What do? Either we meal prep or whatever. It's on you, right? But the goal is, at the end of the day, that motherfucker comes over here. Right? Right. So at the end of the day, ultimately this is the goal. Let's figure out our schedule here, because then we'll break down the day. Once we break down the day, from your morning AM to your night, right? To your night, we'll figure out how to stack our wins here too, right? If we can stack our wins throughout the day, right? Then we can stack our days. You got it? The goal is to figure out the week. Once we figure out the week, kind of how it's going to work, how you roll, then you figure out your day, then you stack your days, and you'll be able to knock out days. Got it? That's the goal. That's what kind of helped me. I knew if I ate right this many days or whatever, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did pretty good. Thursday, I did pretty good. Friday, I did pretty good. Saturday, I did all right. I did okay, right? Better than not. But again, pick your battles. We will stack these days ultimately into the weeks, which you're not going to want to fuck this off. I promise. You're going to feel too good. I'm telling you. But the goal is once we're going to figure out the week. I know I keep saying the same shit over because it's going to be the same shit over. I don't give a fuck how you count it. This is what worked, kind of how it helped work for me. Because once my week was on, because I would wake up, have a shake, make a shake in the morning, and then eat at 8:30, chicken and broccoli. Eat at lunch, 12:30, chicken and broccoli. I wouldn't eat till after I worked out till like 9. Right, so I would have 4 meals. So I pretty much ate my last meal of the day. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, here we're gonna go. My thing was, I would get up, I would have a shake, right, 4 a.m. Then I would have 8:30, chicken and broccoli, right? And then 12:30 I would have same thing, same shit twice. So then I wouldn't eat dinner till like 8:30 after training, after everything. This is a whole day of work. This went on for 8 years. So why wouldn't I figure this out? Why wouldn't I figure this 8 years if I did it for 8 fucking years? You know what I mean? So I try to keep it as clean as possible every 5 days. So if I master my week, then I can kind of pick my battles on the weekends because my day was already knocked out. I think I said everything backwards, but that's the way I kind of see it. You know what I mean? I know it looks like a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, once you figure out your schedule, you're going to work every day anyway, right? At the end of the day, are you going to work? Yes or no? Right. Figure out your work day. We're going to count these bitches to count our weeks. So then we can't lose, right? And then we're going to pick our own battles. And at the end of the day, that, my friends, is life.